got an idea on what I want to do here. We need to clean up this chrome, and I want to hopefully reuse that. We'll see how it looks. And then I've been struggling, do I black out the whole inside of the grill, or, you know, do we paint this a gray? So I think I'm gonna go with satin on the grill part. We're gonna get maybe a darker gray to go here and hopefully reuse the chrome. So the first thing we need to do here is get this stuff cleaned up. And I'm gonna take you through each of these pieces until we actually get them on the car. I think we're looking all right. Good enough. I mean, there's some pock marks that's not gonna come out, but I think the rest of it polished up pretty good. You know, there's a little spot here and there where the chrome's a little thin, so it didn't really shine. I don't know, just tarnish or whatever, I don't know, won't come out. So that's that. That's probably the worst of it through here. But I'm thinking I might get like the chrome vinyl sticker stuff eventually. This will be an easy job for later on because these come right out, and just kind of sand those smooth and put a new chrome sticker on there. Pretty much to get to where I am on these, you know, I used my Meguiar's, and I just did the chrome around the grills by hand. So that's pretty much how we got to where we are. So I'm gearing up to paint the inside of these grills. So yeah, we're gonna do satin black on the grill part, but in here, I'm gonna try to find a deeper color gray. I've yet to pick that out, but I think the car that these were on might have burned a little, because you got these pock marks, or maybe somebody was just welding close to it. But the weird thing is the bumper that these came on is warped. It wouldn't fit my car, so I'm not sure what was going on there. But anyways, what I need to do is sand these smooth. They're humped up a little bit, and I'm gonna put a little bit of body filler in there, and run to the store here in a little bit, and we'll pick out some paint for that. I was getting pretty excited about these grills. I went ahead and shot some paint, but all I really did was sanded everything down, got it nice and prepared, and then I taped off around the chrome edge. I used some of this fine line tape to get started, so we have a nice clean edge, and then some masking tape, and that's it. A little bit of paper to help protect the grill for some overspray. That's going to get shot black, so it doesn't really matter, but this is what I'm just doing, some rattle can. It's gunmetal gray. It's like an ultra matte finish. It's actually relatively close to what was in there from the factory, maybe a little bit darker, which is what I wanted. So we'll see how that turns out, but I think it's gonna be okay. All right, so now that that sweet looking gunmetal gray is on the grill, we're gonna go ahead and clean these up, tape them off so we can get the black on the grid part. I can't wait to see how this looks. All right, so they are all prepped, taped, cleaned, ready to shoot. We're just gonna do some rattle cans, satin black on them, and then we'll flip them over and get the inside of that grill last. I think they look pretty good. Straightforward on that black. No real issues. A little bit right down here where the paint kind of lifted some, but once it's installed on the car, I'll touch that up with a little brush or something. But Pretty excited to see these come through the way they did, and really excited to see them on the car. Got my little Pontiac logo all cleaned up there. What I'd really like to do is get a red 455. I've seen that on the web. Looks really sharp, but I love that logo. And then if anybody's curious about how those little tabs in the back go on, it took me a minute to figure it out because I didn't pay attention when I took them off. But those little dog ears wrap around the fenders and kind of box everything in. Not fenders, fins. So, and the other thing on these emblems is there's two little pins that sandwich the rib of the fin here. And then on this one, there's a pin that goes above this rib. And then on this one, the pin goes above as well. So the last little nuance on getting this emblem on is on the P side, this stud goes above the rib, and on the C side, this stud goes below the rib. So I'm gonna show you how to install this grill. And you need your two brackets. There's two of them. These are gonna go on the bottom to support the bottom of the grill, and then the top just has screws that go up through into the top of the bumper. Pretty straightforward. Let me get started and I'll show you what it's all about. Two brackets are mounted loosely so we can get things lined up. And I just used some black washers, kind of keep everything looking clean. So now we can insert our grill and get it lined up. So now we can get our black bolt and washer lined up, and we'll leave that loose until we do the top. And for the top, I've got a location here and another one right there. So there we go, all lined up, everything's cinched down. Man, that really makes it look like a front end now. It's amazing. Trim and detail work really makes the car. But I tell you what, if you're gonna screw up your paint, that's when you're gonna do it, putting these little things on. So guys, we're moving right along here. We got the grills in. The next thing's gonna be the front headlights, the front turn signals, side marker lights, and I think the video after that's gonna be brake lights, where we look at incandescent bulbs and some LED bulbs to see which we like better. So 2 more videos, and I think the third one after this is gonna be that first cruise on the road video, so you're gonna wanna stick around to see that. Plus, we got more projects lined up for the future, so stick around, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate all of you guys. Catch me next time.